back to the podcast. So today we are doing the numbers and review for January 2026. Joined with Neetha and I. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
There's some surprising numbers here that we
Yes.
haven't seen in quite a while. And then after the market review, we're going to talk about the 7 things that you should be doing in the first quarter of 2026 to make sure that your real estate plan is in order.
That'll be a great topic, Ken.
So let's get going. First, Neetha, great outfit today.
Well, we are shooting it in February, so it's already Valentine's Day.
I love it.
Thank you.
Good outfit. So, all right, so today we're talking about the market numbers real quick. It's January, single family homes, no condos, and these are resale homes. So new home builds should not be in these numbers.
Correct.
All right, so kick it off with the shocker. This is the headline. What's going on with the median sales price?
So median sales price went down 6.3%. So it's down to $549,950.
We haven't broken 550 in a while. We've been closer to 619. So
I remember 580 something last month. So, but yeah, $549,950.
it is down year over year 3.5%. So our market is feeling the pinch on affordability, as well as interest rates haven't come down. They're around low 6s, high 5s.
True, very true.
Closed sales, I'll take this one. This is a scary number for realtors and a scary number for buyers.
Yes.
Closed sales in January, under 300, 282, down 30%
Yeah.
over December, and down almost 5% year over year.
Yeah, 30.7% down to 82. That's definitely a shocker. I did not expect that at all.
And there's about 3,500 to 4,000 realtors. And I can tell you that I have several clients looking in the median sales price around 550 to 600. The number of houses out there are not many by any stretch. It's tough on the lower end.
That's very true.
Okay, another one that kind of indicates the health of the market is median days of contract. What's that one?
So that's up 7.9%. So 41 days to contract right now. And then it's up from last year, 17% too.
So longer days on market. We've been looking at houses for clients. I routinely see homes in the 90 to 180 day range.
So there's a lot, like if we sort right now, days on market for 180 plus days, there's a lot of inventory that's popping up. Usually it used to be not that much at all. So like when we're trying to find deals, we have a way to just sort everything with by how long the days on market is, and it's been like a lot of
So
homes
quick question
out.
for you. If you're representing a seller
Uh-huh.
and the house is on the market for over 120 days, what does that mean?
That means they clearly haven't presented the house well and the price is not right.
So keep that in mind. I know sellers are we have a handful of sellers still thinking since 2019, 2020, 2022. It's not. The market's changed and you got to adjust.
So yeah, it's not a seller's market, it's a strategy market is what I'm calling it
That's
now.
right. I like it. It's not a seller's or a buyer's. It is a strategist market.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, I've had my poor clients lose out twice in 2 weeks to multiple offers on the lower end. So it's a head scratcher for sure out there. But the market's down overall. Let's talk about, I'm going to let you handle median sold price per square foot.
I love this always because, so this is down 4%, so at 311, and it's down 1.4% year on year. So yeah, overall we are like seeing some downward numbers.
Yep. New listings, I'll take that one. It's 394. It's up 60% over December, which makes sense because
it's a holiday season.
It's a holiday season, and then down 5% year over year. So overall, we're under 400 new listings. So again, my clients, the buyers, are feeling that.
Yeah, and the new listings probably will keep popping up February, March, going into spring. So.
But the odd thing is, with this mild weather, I would expect more people are looking. I can just tell you that. What about active inventory?
Active inventory down 12%, 685 homes on the market.
And down 12% year over year. So not a lot out there. Months supply of inventory is, if we don't put any more houses on the market and we keep up the pace of 282, 2.5 months.
2.5 months
it's
is
still-
still not a lot. Specifically when you have a buyer that gives you what the requirements are and then you narrow it down to what they are looking for, it's kind of like you hardly find very few homes to show.
Okay, so that's the market report. If you have any questions, direct message us, text us. We'll have all of our numbers below. Love to hear your comments about what you're feeling in the market. Are you a seller, buyer? Are you on the fence? You want to buy a rental? Let us know what you're thinking in the comments below. So, off to the main event.
Okay.
We do this every year. I was just looking back. We did it in 2025. Changed it up a little bit this year. Having Neetha on, of course, is a little different. But we're going to talk about the top 7 things that you must do in the first quarter of 2026 to make sure that you have all your real estate holdings, or if you're ready to buy, this is the step-by-step 7 of them.
And this is a great topic for all of you because a lot of people think about it but then don't do it. So we have a good to-do list so you can actually make it happen.
Yeah, and this is for people probably who own houses. And it's good to review this if you're a buyer, because then you know what you're in for. So, number 1's my favorite. Go. What is it?
So the topic is review insurance coverage.
So, in my opinion, and I might get a little flack for this, insurance companies are just seeing if you're paying attention. So, we're seeing huge increases in our clients' annual premiums. 10, 20, 30%, particularly if you're in areas that have higher fire danger. And what I like to tell people, our clients, they're just seeing if you're going to call them or if you're going to shop them. And if you're not reviewing this, the one thing that I've done recently is call your agent, make sure that your personal property in your house is in order. Make sure that you have the deductibles you want. Make sure that they have what is going on in your house. You know, make sure that they have what kind of outside stucco do you have? Do you have a tile roof? All those things can be changed and looked at, and then you also need to be making sure that you have enough coverage.
Yes. So the coverage is important, and recently, like, we tried to shop around because we stayed with the same insurance for 20 years. And then we literally got some recommendations and we shopped around. But honestly, where I live, nobody wants to give the insurance for our primary home. They want to do all the other things, but they don't want to bundle it with our home because of the recent fires. So there's definitely, and then our insurance increased too. So it is definitely challenging. So taking the time to look into that insurance coverage and shopping around to see if you can find a deal definitely will save you some money.
Like I tell everyone, check your cable bill, check every bill. We've gone through all of ours, and you can save several $100s probably on every policy. And just make sure that you're getting. People are just, everything's $100. I'm raising $100 and they're just seeing if you're paying attention. So, we're doing the top 7 things that you need to do in the first quarter for homeowners. The second one I'll take, update your family trust and estate plan. Shame on you if you don't have one by now. In the comment section below, I'm going to put or actually up here, let's put it up there as a card. We interviewed one of the top estate attorneys in Reno. Why you need it? Everyone says, oh, I don't need it, or worse. I've seen worse lately. They have a trust. They don't have their house in them. If you want to cause chaos for your heirs, get a trust and don't fund it, or partially fund it, because then you're going to go for probate. Now, why is this important? We deal with downsizing people who are either lost a spouse, need to downsize, elderly people. Things happen. And if you don't have your ducks in a row, you get the pleasure of allowing the state to decide through probate how all of your stuff that you worked hard for, where it goes and who should get it. Don't allow that to happen. It's pretty inexpensive, $2,000 to $3,000. Probate usually costs $30,000 to $100,000.
Yes,
and a long process.
So I think all my clients, friends and family, actually after COVID happened, a lot of them did decide to made a priority to get the will and the trust and estate planning done. So I am hoping that most of our audience they're smart enough to have that in place. But yes, updating it.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Because a lot of our clients, especially our elderly clients, have had a trust that was done 25 years ago. You think any of it needs to be updated?
Yes. So every year, if you're buying something, you're selling something, you definitely need to look at updating that. So if you don't do it, at least do it every couple of years or every 5 years. But updating, a lot of people miss on updating.
Check out our card.
Yeah.
It's the best card. Why you need it? I get a lot of calls. Well, I don't need it. I'll just do a will. Well, if you just do a will, you guaranteed probate because it just causes chaos. Just get this done. I'm harping on everyone. If you're one of my clients, you're getting an email about this. So we're in with Neetha here doing the top 7 things homeowners should be doing in the first quarter in Reno Sparks. What's number 3?
So meet with your accountant early. So Q1 is a great time to talk to your CPA. I actually just had a call with my CPA this morning, just asking her questions, and then she just said, "I love clients when they ask like really smart questions." So I scored some points there. But just calling them, because they already know you, your file is there, and then asking the right questions or just getting their advice on what to do this year, right? My question was, hey, where do I invest this year? But that'll be a great start.
Well, plus you have to file taxes here in 2 months.
In 2 months, it's a busy time for them too.
And you should be making adjustments for this year.
Right.
Particularly if we have a lot of clients that we helped buy rentals last year. You better be talking to an accountant the first year.
Yep.
I see so many mistakes from clients who buy rentals. Don't set up depreciation. Don't set up this. Don't set up that.
Yep.
And then I get calls 7 or 8 years later. Oh, I don't own depreciation. You certainly do. Right. And you better have that all set up, taking it out, and know all the rules.
Yeah, and this is all about saving the money, guys. So you do want to take the time to talk to the CPA.
Particularly since there've been some new legislation, whatever you want to think about.
Yeah.
The current administration, there's a new bill out that was passed, tons and tons of opportunities to make your taxes lower. So take a look at that.
Right.
We're doing number 4 here with Neetha, top 7 things you should be doing in the first quarter here in the Reno Sparks area. If you're a homeowner, my favorite, and I'm guilty of this, walking your property and tackling maintenance issues. So particularly if you have a crawl space, you should be getting under there or get a handyman, go under there, take a look at all the plumbing, get out, look at your roof, make an effort to keep your house beautiful. Because what I see is a lot of our clients, particularly our elderly clients, they fall behind. And then it's very costly if you're not up on it. And right now you should be out there watering your trees because we haven't had any moisture. Just walk around your property. Have someone maybe come inspect the roof if you haven't had that done in a few years. Spend some time and energy on making your house beautiful because if you keep up with it, that's the big thing. And leaks, if you're not checking underneath your crawl space and you see pests and it's time to get on top of that. If you need someone to help with that, feel free. We have a ton of people that can come up. Anything on that one?
Yeah, no, I actually, had a home inspector come and inspect my house and give me a report because my husband was like, I know what's wrong in the house, but I'm like, no, we need a home inspector. I'm not selling the house, but I really want to maintain the property. So I actually spent $400 to have an inspector come in and make me a big book of the things that we need to do, and my husband is happy working on those.
There's something to be said for less, particularly if you bought last year, you already have a home inspection.
Yeah.
And if you haven't gone through that yet,
Just go ahead and do it.
Is a good time, and especially since a lot of people aren't busy, get them out now and get them working. All right, we're moving right along on this list. Top 7 things you should be doing as a homeowner in the first quarter of 2026. Check your current market value and equity. What are your comments on that?
You should do it. I mean, I think a lot of people do it nowadays because they try to save their homes on these websites. So
Zillow,
the report does come in. But checking the value and checking the equity, because sometimes you do have a lot of equity in your homes and you don't even realize, and you probably could do something about that.
Yeah. So I have some strong opinions about this one.
Okay.
Better not be using Zillow.
Don't use Zillow.
I'm going to put it out there right now. If you're one of the top or first 5 people, we are doing a video CMA.
Yes.
I'll sit down. We go through your property, look at MLS stats, not Zillow. I look at the assessor. I say, hey, these are the things that you need to improve. So if you want that service, I'm not going to do it for everyone because it's a lot of work, but we're doing it for all of our clients, all 110 of them, and we're halfway through.
Yep.
But we're seeing problems with trust, no homestead, not set up in the recorder's office. We're seeing you're in the high cap, all this stuff that you should be looking at.
Yep.
But you need to have the stats from the MLS. Particularly, what I see the biggest mistake, and I always, when I go check my clients, I show them the MLS data and I show them what Zillow is.
Yep.
I would say about 10% of the time Zillow's in the ballpark, but Zillow oftentimes pulls properties that are not in your neighborhood, comparing houses that are way older, way newer.
True.
Don't do it. I mean, it's a good way to, if you're in a tract home development, maybe, but like my neighborhood, Southwest Vistas, they're pulling houses in Arrow Creek in comps I see, and I'm like, it's not even close. The other thing is, last thing, and then if you want, you just have to DM me, send me a direct message, or call. Claim your house on Zillow. Why would you want to do that? You know why? Have you claimed yours?
Yes.
So what you want to do is, oftentimes the photos and all the information left over from the listing when you bought it are still on there, so people can go view all your photos. What you want to do is sign in. Most people have an account. Claim it. You can delete all the photos. You can make it more private.
True. And also, like on Zillow, say for example, I had this client who bought a home like 15 years ago, right? 15 years ago, the home just looked different, and they have done tons and tons and tons of improvements on that particular house, but Zillow doesn't catch all that.
Yeah.
It just gives you a guesstimate of that being an older property like 15 years ago, and then it's just pulling some comps from the neighborhoods, but it doesn't know anything about how the home actually looks right now and what the updates that they have done and what the true property value is, for example.
I'm just gonna side note. I was watching the news, watching my stocks, and they had on, people in Florida are buying houses with AI now. No realtor. There is a company that sends you connect with this company. They supposedly save you money, and they'll have AI, so they have it all dialed in. The AI, you talk to it what you want, and then voila, they have a broker that overlooks it. I'm here to tell you that's a really bad idea, especially because you're not looking at all the stuff that we look at. Human beings looking at. AI is probably doing a good job, but if you have a more complex property, I don't think you're going to have the negotiation that you should. I don't think you're going to have the personal touch and overview. So be careful of that. That's out there. I just saw that today and I just laughed because I'm thinking about Zillow and how far the Zillow estimate's off. You got to do your homework and make sure that you're looking at comps. Now, you do have the ability inside Zillow to change your comps and make sure that they're in the neighborhood, but it takes a little bit of a skill. So. All right, we're moving on to number 6. We're doing the top 7 things that you as a homeowner in Washoe County, Reno Sparks should be doing in the first quarter. What's number 6?
Plan energy efficiency upgrades.
What do you think about that?
So yes and no.
All right, I like it.
Yes, because obviously like the topic says, it's energy efficient. You do want to preserve. So there are a couple of things that are my favorites. Yes, have those thermostats, the smart thermostats, right? So that's great. But solar, I have mixed feelings still about solar. So
we're not even talking solar. So if you want to talk solar and you're thinking about it, you better call us first because
that just keeps coming up, right?
We have very strong opinions, and I'm here to tell you, don't think for a second that increases the value of your home, because you need to really look into that. I'm just telling you, if you're not careful, you're going to spend $40,000 and you're going to sell your house for less. So that's something if you want to talk offline, but I don't necessarily, unless you do specific things, that solar is worth it.
I know. So I have mixed feelings about how people think what is energy efficient right now. So.
But you should be looking if you have some older
like
windows.
The window seals. Yes, that's one thing that everybody should see for sure. Like, just make sure your window seals are.
And then the one thing you might want to do is look in your attic, see if you have proper insulation. We're finding a lot of homes are under insulated in the attic, and when clients are adding that back, it does save energy. So there are things that you should be looking at. I don't know if you should be looking into solar, but if you're going to buy solar, this is what I tell everyone:
Yeah.
Buy it because you are green, you love the idea. Don't buy it thinking that it's a good investment, because it causes problems. It can cause problems with your roof. It can cause problems with resale, especially if you don't pay for it outright.
Yep.
So there's a lot of challenges with houses with solar, and don't think for a second that it's automatically a huge increase in your house. Do it because you want a battery backup, you have the money, you're flush with money, and you think it's a good idea rather than investment.
So let's give them a good list. Yes, check the window seals, the insulation of the house, these smart thermostats. Yes.
Yeah, all that stuff. Make sure your garage doors are insulated. Make sure your garage doors have the proper. Get someone out to take a look at those. So, all right.
We do garage inspection once a year too. So
you should.
That's something.
Yep.
That
That's how critters get in.
List.
Is if your threshold is the rubber threshold down there is out, critters get in. All right. We're wrapping up. Top 7 things that you should be doing as a homeowner in Washoe County. Number 7, create or refresh your 2026 household budget. Why is this important? I'll tell you.
You know, I'll start with clients that, only the husband is looking at it. I feel like, your whole family should be sitting at the table and do a budget once a year, because either the spouse doesn't know like what is happening, or the kids don't know what is happening. But I feel like this is just such an important topic that a lot of households miss out. And I feel like you should have like an annual meeting like you have in the office, like once a year, sit down. How did you do last year? And especially like, you check that Costco credit card and how much you spent that Costco credit card in last year, 2025, where your money went. Right, so I would start there. I know it's a little off topic, but I would strongly suggest all my friends, family, clients to sit down and write those budgets, see how you did 2025, what credit cards you need to spend, what needs to be canceled, which one has great points, which one are travel points.
Save money.
Putting emergency funds aside, like how did your portfolio do? Because every day you're working, you're making that money. But if you don't sit down and actually look at it, you really don't know where that money is going.
Awesome. That's awesome. And this is part of the review of the insurance. Get rid of subscriptions that you don't use.
Yeah, subscriptions, especially.
Because those automatically renew them.
Yeah.
If you're not looking at your credit
your
card.
Gym, your Amazon. Like, Amazon, yes, but then there are like built-in additional subscriptions, right?
Yep.
So all those like subscriptions every year, just sit down, print all your statements for last 3 months, and then check and see like where the money is going.
We've gotten quite a few people these are the people who I call them the problem with the market. I've gotten several calls here from people who bought their house 2010, 11, and 12, got a great deal. Their mortgage payments are less than $1,500, and now they're starting to, all right, what can I do? We need a little bigger house. Our life has changed. So that's another thing, is when you're checking this, it's an eye-opener to see where your money's going and see if maybe it's time to make that a rental or whatever. It gives you opportunities to maybe achieve your real estate goals, or maybe time to look at buying a rental. So lots of options out there. So
and then this
right
also.
What were you gonna say? Sorry, I always cut you off.
No, I think it skipped my mind.
All right, so top 7 things. Which one of these is most important to you? Would like to see in the comments.
Yeah, please like and comment. The comments really help us, and if there is some topic that you want to see as well, put it in the comments, and we'll make sure to
have a
podcast on that.
And are you willing to do a CMA if the top 5 people call in? We can do a video CMA for them. All right, so there's 10 free video CMAs. No obligation. We will look over all of it. Like I said, our clients love this. It's a lot of work, so we can only do 10, 5 each. So if you want it, it's out there. Let us know. Otherwise, I guess maybe next week we're supposed to get some snow.
Hope so.
Otherwise, I'm going to see you out in the ski resort. We're still skiing. Mount Rose is good. Hopefully get some snow, and maybe we can have a banner February, March. That's what I'm looking for. So, all right, you guys, enjoy your February, and see you real soon.